Hi, I'm Mother Brenner, and I'm going to show you a rhapsody in soup. Mother Brenner's world-class matzo ball soup, which cures everything but a broken heart. Let's go. Here we are at the supermarket, gathering the ingredients for my famous world-class matzo ball soup. Well, let's see now. Celery, plenty of leaves. There's a lot of flavor in those leaves. Nice thick carrots so that you'll have a good slice of color in your soup. There's not enough dill in here. We need dill with a capital D. Parsley, don't put it in the soup because it'll take away all the sweetness that the onions give it. But chop some up and put them in the matzo balls. That gives it a nice little tang. We also need a small zucchini, skin and all. 1 or 2 ears of corn to make it interesting, a little crunchy, and more sweetness. Now onions make this thing real sweet. We need 5. Thank you. We need at least 5. But we got them home. I like to use dark meat because dark meat does not dry out in the soup. You can either use thighs or you can use drumsticks. This is the ticket. Why should you schlep? Why should you work? Let me show you how easy this is going to be when we put it all together. Yes, my name is Mother Brenner, and I'm so glad to cook for you. Now the main ingredients: celery, carrots, onions, dill, and chicken thighs. Some parsley for the matzo balls. Everything after this is optional. Mushrooms, which are good. The schmaltz instead of vegetable oil, that's really great. Corn, parsnip, turnip, zucchini, that's all optional. The spices are necessary. And we do a little cheating sometimes by putting in some chicken broth, and these guys will help us out with the matzo balls. So let's get to work. Theoretically, this is matzo ball soup, but we put so much stuff in it, we've actually changed the name to matzo ball stew. So we start with a gallon of water. We already have 8 cups. Here's another 8 cups. Now it's time for the balls. Yes. First, 2 eggs. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil or rendered chicken fat, schmaltz. Another nickname for schmaltz is chicken lard. Next is a little bit of a mix. Don't mix it too much. Now we're going to chop these things up and put them in the matzo ball mix. Also in the matzo ball mix, we're going to put in just a little bit of red pepper, crushed pepper, because matzo balls are very bland, but when we get through with them, they're going to be the tastiest part of the soup. When I was 36, they bought me a hat with a Boy Scout number 36 on it. Every year since then, they buy me a new hat. When I say they, I mean my wife and my kids. So here I am, 17. Oh, I was looking in the mirror. I guess it's 71. This is the eggs, the parsley, the spices, and now, I told you we cheat a little bit. This is the matzah meal. Goes right in there. This will make about a dozen matzo balls. And you'll get a lot more soup than a dozen cups. But the rules are 1 matzo ball per cup. But here's the secret. This goes into the refrigerator now and doesn't come out until we're ready to roll the balls and drop them in the soup. Next, we're going to throw in the chicken thighs. That's 5 nice, fat chicken thighs. These are the vegetables that take the longest to cook. So we're going to peel them and throw them into the pot next. Okay, here we go. The world's fastest peeling man. Yes, my name's Mother Brenner, and I've come to cook for you. My name is Mother Brenner, and I'm cooking some matzo ball stew. Cut some carrots, cut some onions, don't forget lots of dill. Thinking of zucchini if you want a real cheap thrill. Yes, my name is Mother Brenner, I've come to cook for you. Don't matter if you're Catholic or if you're a Jew, because matzo ball soup is for everyone. It's for you and me. Don't forget, be real smart. My soup cures everything but a broken heart. Mother Brenner's world class matzo ball stew, and I made it for you. For you and you. Our first spice here is Italian spices. I want the audience to see approximately how much I'm using. I don't know whether to cook with this or roll it. This might seem like a lot, but remember, you got a gallon soup there plus another half a gallon of stuff. Well, there's 16 cups. This will serve anywhere, depending on the size of the portion, from 10 to 15. Sea salt. Now take a look. There's certain things gathering on the top. Extra fat that we don't want in the soup. Taking it out because it don't look good, it don't taste good, and it's not good for you. Other than that, I would leave it in. Here we go. Matzo ball time. Time to roll my balls. Right, remember your hand is wet, and when you roll them, the wetness makes a little seal. That will turn out to be a large matzo ball. And look how interesting they are. Instead of being bland and white, they have that pepper and that parsley in it. Now you get your hands wet again. If I'm lucky, I'm going to get 12 out of this thing. Now is the momentous occasion known as the dropping of the balls.
Into the boiling stew.
Yes, of course. What did you think I was referring to? All right, here we go. Now notice it's a rolling boil in there. That's where we drop it, right into the rolling boil. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to bring this down to, maybe a little less than medium. We just want it to simmer. All the cooking is done except for the matzo balls. And if we cook them too much or too fast, they'll fall apart. They'll vaporize in the stew. About 20 minutes, 25 minutes. That's without the meat, and that's without the matzo balls. Here, taste it for yourself. Okay, guys, I made a promise to you before that my balls would grow. I don't make false promises. Check this out. Look at the size of it now. And it's still growing. Is it soup or is it stew? Well, you can call it stoop if you want. But take a look. When did you ever see a soup that looked like that? Another 15 minutes and we're finished. Take this right off the bone. That's all you have to do. Don't cut it. And whatever you do, don't cut it when you first put it in because it won't cook so delicious and soft. There you go. See you in 50. Oh, look at the matzo balls. See you in 15 minutes. My name is Bob Brenner, and I grew up in Brooklyn, but I'm living now in Long Beach. That view is, to my eyes, what my Mother Brenner's matzo ball soup is to my taste. Yes, I only make the soup for the people I love and for people who are sick and need it. I kid you not when I say it cures everything but a broken heart. I'm semi-retired, and that gives me time to cook and experiment. I'm also known as Bobby Blues, a blues singer and entertainer who plays the piano. Okay, that's about it. Remember, the UN has nothing on me when it comes to promoting world peace. Mother Brenner's world-class matzo ball soup will cure everything except a broken heart, but it will bring world peace. Because when you're eating that delicious stuff, you're just too busy to fight. Good night. Thank you, Rachel Ray. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we've all been waiting for. The unveiling of Mother Brenner's world-class matzo ball soup.